everybody, this is Hannah Makes 4, and like I had said before, I'm kind of on a fashion doll kind of kick. And I'm still into American Girl, but right now I'm just going in another direction with my doll interests. So for the weekend, I went to Target and I did a couple reviews already on the Monster High dolls I got. I got Slow-Mo and Frankie, Ghoul Spirit. And then I also got a couple Ever After Highs. Now the Ever After High girls and guys, I guess, are kind of more up my alley. I love fairy tales. I have all kinds of Disney dolls up there and down there. My animator dolls. So when these came out, I really liked them. I just was buying different things and just kind of put them off to the side. And then I saw this weekend. Sorry, I was saying I was just, I put them off buying them last, I think it was summer that they came out. So then I was at Target and they were on sale. The 2-pack was for $21.99. So basically you got a doll for free almost. It worked out price wise. So I figured it was the weekend to bring these two home. And from the reviews I had seen of them already, I knew that they were going to be really high quality, made especially Huntsman. So I'm going to open up the box. Up till now, they've all been sitting on top of this bookcase, kind of like books, waiting for me to open them up and show them to you guys. So here it is, the big moment. I'll open up the box and get them out to show you. Other people have shown this, but I really like the boxes of these a lot. I like how Ashlyn's and hers is like 2 books instead of just one, because there's 2 dolls in there. I just wanted to show a close-up of the work in there. She's really pretty. I went through and tried to find the one with the best face paint and the best hair. I love how their hands are intertwined in the box. And I can't wait to read their story. Her shoes. So pretty. Okay, now I'll get them out. Hi everybody, from Hannah Makes 4. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. I finally have some time in between my schoolwork, so I am going to be picking one of these dolls to open up and hopefully do a review on. You can see I already opened Ashlyn and Hunter, and they're standing right there. And just in case anybody hasn't seen the ads, at least the ads in my area this week, there are a ton of sales going on for Monster High, Ever After High, all kinds of different dolls. At least at Target, like a buy one, get one 50% off sale. And of course, it's because Easter is coming and mommies and daddies need to fill up their kids' Easter baskets. So my kids are getting piles down in the doll room, and the doll room is a little messy, but here we go again. But just so everyone's aware, so I'm gonna pick one of these girls and do a review, and I'm probably gonna pick Blondie Locks because I just found her a couple days ago when I was Easter shopping with a friend. And I just had to get her. She was the only Blondie that was at my Target. And like I always say, my Target hardly has anything there. But there she is. So I'm just going to open her up and then I'll do a review of her. And then she'll join Ashlyn and Hunter on her stand on my bookshelf. So I'll be back. Hi everybody, this is Hannah Makes 4 and I'm back as I promised with the reviews of the Ever After High dolls that I have. And right now I have Hunter and Ashlyn here. One of the reasons why I really liked these dolls when I first saw they were coming out was the amount of detail on them, that they aren't just your typical Barbie or fashion doll. They're kind of made for a collector in mind because they come with stands and their outfits are so detailed. And they come with the cutest accessories, and she comes, again, with Barbies. They did not come like with their accessories kind of rubber band into their hands. They were kind of just placed in the box. So when you took them out of the box, they kind of went all over. But her jewelry and everything is securely put on her. So when you take her out of the box, and you want to just display her, she can be holding her little purse, which is a clock. I've also tried, I don't know how many different ways to get the best lighting, and that's why these reviews are a little bit late coming, because if I film in the doll room, the lighting isn't the best. So I tried to get the best lighting I could so you could really see them. So Ashlyn, I'll start with her, has the poof in her hair that has become so famous. And I think it's not as popular now as it has been. But she definitely has the poof, and she has like a little headband. It's not gonna focus, but with little birds on it. And she has a braid right here in front of her headband. So there's a lot of detail put into her hair. The back of her hair, you can see the poof, how it's done, is really kind of, it's hard to describe. It's really soft and kind of feels like it could tangle really easy. This hair I've used an AG doll hairbrush on, which I think is the best doll hairbrush out there because it's made for wigs. But that's what it looks like after I've kind of worked on it. Of course, you don't really see the back of her too much if she's going to be on display. But her necklace is very, very cute too. It looks like a couple of birds, maybe around a clock, because she is supposed to be the daughter of Cinderella. But I was saying her sleeves are gathered, so they have a more princess-like look. And then the fabric that they use for her skirt and on the bodice of her dress is just a really pretty, like, fuchsia and blue flowers. So I like they still incorporated kind of a tealy blue, which is blue Cinderella's color. So while kind of keeping with the same theme, they made her definitely unique. But when I saw her, I figured she'd be, and didn't even know who she was, I figured she'd be the daughter of Cinderella. I really like her shoes. I think they're really neat. They kind of just wrap around her leg. You can pull them from her leg like that. I wouldn't take them off. Of course, my dolls are mainly for display, so I'm not going to be changing them. I could see how a younger child might have difficulty with them though. And let's see. Here's a close-up of her purse. It's a clock. It does not open, or at least I haven't found a way to open it, and you can see that it's almost midnight, the time on her purse, which I thought was very cute. And then there stands, I think it's like this for all of them. I'm not quite sure. I think all the royals, because there's all the royal stands for the girls, I think, are gold, and the rebel stands are black. Just from what I've observed. So I'll take some pictures of her and put them at the end of the video. I know she's quite a bit different from the AG dolls I usually collect for. But I've been talking to some other AG collectors too, and I think it's just a slow time of the year for American Girl. And a lot of us kind of go through this burnout phase. I remember the same kind of thing last year, this burnout phase with American Girl. And it's nice to get dolls sometimes that are cheaper and you don't feel like you have a ton of things to collect and are just readily available at stores where you normally go shopping. So, and I know Target this week is having a special where you, with Mattel toys, where you buy one and you get the second one 50% off, in case you're thinking about going to your local Target. At least my Target had that deal. Okay, so Hunter and Ashlyn come in a 2-pack like you saw earlier in the video. And Hunter, I just think he is so cute for a boy doll. I'm usually not into boy dolls that much, but his hair is that flocked velvety material all around, and then he does have this hair that's totally like molded and gelled, so it's not really playable unless you want to try to get the gel out, but I'm not going to. But that's what his other hair is, but it's flocked again underneath this. So they didn't just paint it brown. The fact that they used flocking on it makes it so nice to me. That's why I love the detail on these. And then his face, I think, looks really, really nice for a boy doll, because sometimes I think boy dolls can look kind of weird. But he looks pretty cute, I think, for a boy. And then his little vest, true to being a Huntsman, is almost like the bark of a tree, if you look at that. And then the shirt underneath, just the detail on that is amazing to me. So there's like a forest and a tree right there. His hoodie has strings that come down, and I'm fairly certain if he wanted to wear his hood, it's big enough that it would go up, yep, over his head, so he could wear his hood if he wanted to, which is a nice touch. On his side, it reminds me of Flynn from Tangled satchel. He has a little satchel that opens, and you could fit, I guess, something really small in there. And his jeans are a nice, like, jean-like material, and he actually has this little, like, looks like a pocket knife and a compass maybe gathered at his belt, put on one of his little belt loops. So, again, totally adorable. All this detail where they really didn't have to put the detail. Oh, and the back of his bag also has a clasp where I guess you could undo it. I'm trying to see if he has belt loops. I think he just has the 2 belt loops. Okay. Then down to his shoes, which are really cute. They're like work boots, but they look old and distressed, and like he's been out actually doing his job and being in the woods, being a huntsman. So him and Ashlyn make a really cute couple. So I hope this review was helpful if you're considering the Ever After highs. If you're an AG collector and just looking for something different, or if you just collect fashion dolls in general. These are really, really well made. I think that the fairy tales they represent are timeless. So just kind of like the monsters high, like the monsters are timeless. So people will be interested in these for a while to come. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye!